Well, you had a unique situation where you had to come in and even practice a little bit during the bowl period. What's this been like for you to get on campus and to start working with these guys?
I mean, first of all, I'm super happy to be here. Like, this is an amazing opportunity to be able to play here and obviously go to school here. So it's been great. I think being able to come in early in December and get, I don't know how many practices that was, maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Get those practices in and be able to figure out the practice structure, you know, how we operate here and different things of that sort. I think that was really helpful to transition into spring ball. So,
What's Berkeley been like for you so far? You're from Virginia and a long way from home.
Yeah. I mean, it's a long ways, but it's exciting. It's great. It's a great institution. You know, great program. I'm around a lot of great people, so it's
What
pretty
jumps
cool.
out about campus and the community?
I love it. A lot of diversity. You know, wonderful school. You know, so much higher thought. You get around so many great things. One really cool thing is, you know, just walking by Sprout Hall and being able to like picture. You see the picture of like Martin Luther King at Sprout Hall, and it's just inspirational. So that's pretty cool. But
how have classes been?
Classes have been good. Yeah, classes have been good.
What do you think you're majoring in?
Want to do business, but it's kind of a tough thing.
Yeah.
When you have a lot of credits, especially with Haas, how tough Haas is. But yeah, business.
When we talked to Coach right before spring started, he talked about you playing inside and outside. What are they kind of telling you about what your role might be this year?
You know, it's just basically helping the team however I can, however they need me to. And so, you know, right now I'm dialed into the inside spot, and that's what I've been focused on. So, you know, it's a challenge. Being new, you know, you have to be able to command the defense and make a lot of calls. And so, you know, just the same way I'm studying in class and I'm studying the playbook. So it's been a lot of fun.
How is that transition going? That's like learning a new language to learn.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of information sometimes, but, you know, I'm around a lot of people who are helping me out. Coach Sermon, Coach Bruno, Weave, JK, you know, that's a guy who was super helpful to me in December, and he's always a text away, so I'm managing it, so it's fun.
I remember them telling us that you were in JK's pocket.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time together. You know, he had it down, you know, about as well as anybody, and he was a professional. So
It's too bad he's not a nice guy or anything.
Super willing to help me out whenever I ask. So.
What's it like playing with Evan Weaver?
I mean, you know, we haven't been on the field a whole lot together. We had a couple chances today, but you know, we've been able to build a little bit of a friendship, and he's just, you know, an intense guy. So it's fun, you know, football. He makes the game fun. So.
Besides having to make more calls on the inside, how does it differ from your experience playing on the outside?
You know, it's just a different position. Basically, you know, on the outside, you're setting the edges, coming off the edge and pass rushing. You know, a lot of curl flat drops, different things of that sort. On the inside, you're obviously in the box. You're making a lot more reads. You know, processing more information, and you know, it's just you're tackling from different angles and different things of that sort. So, for me to be able to expand my toolbox and, you know, try to make that jump to be scheme transcendent, it's fun. It can be a challenge, but it's super fun. So.
Have they told you you're going to stay inside, or are you thinking there's a possibility you could move around a little bit?
You know, I'm playing inside linebacker here, and you know, obviously there's different packages, pass rushing packages, different things of that sort that we've talked about. But you know, I'm focused on learning the inside linebacker position.
You see the numbers that JK and Weave put up last year at that position. Does that do anything for you? Excite you at all?
You know, I'm not focused on numbers, obviously, but it's really cool to see what those guys did last season, and you know, with the defense as a whole, and with this team and the direction this program's going. And so for me, the exciting part was, you know, being able to step into this and be a part of this. And you know, I think we all feel like it's an uphill. We see the uphill coming, and so for me to be able to go to school here, that's one thing, but to be part of this football program, you know, that's super exciting to me.
It wasn't that long ago when the defense here was kind of an afterthought and not very good. How much were you attracted by the fact that they've gotten so much better on that side of the ball?
I mean, that was huge. That was huge for me. You know, Coach Sermon, and you know, everything that he's done. You know, I have all the trust in the world for him. Coach Wilcox and the defensive staff and the whole staff as a whole. I just have a ton of trust for them, and you know, I think that they do a great job. And all these guys, the program, a lot of hard workers. You know, a lot of guys are really hungry, and you know, they want to take a step forward. You know, they they did a lot of good things last season on defense, and they're ready to take that next step.
So what you saw from afar was a selling point, huh?
Yeah, for sure. This was, to me, this was a super attractive place for a lot of reasons. So
You're really getting a great dose of that lovely Northern California weather.
yeah, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot warmer than the East Coast. So.
What did you know about University of California growing up in Virginia? Anything?
Not a whole lot. Especially, I didn't know a whole lot about the football program, and so for me, the 2018 Cal Bears, that's what I know about Cal football, and so, I loved what I saw, and so, I was ready to come join it. So.
Wasn't long ago when you were playing both football and basketball. Are you starting to see the rewards of your decision to focus on football and kind of where your career is going?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, basketball is something I always loved to do in high school, and I ran track as well, and so you get pretty busy, and so to be able to dial in, focus on, a lot of the finer details and be able to grow your game. I think it's been to see the growth that I've made over. It's my third spring ball. It'll be my fourth fall camp. To see the growth that I've made from, I first got to VMI at 17 years old to now, it's pretty cool to see things come full circle. So.
What did you run on track?
Ran 400s, high jumped, triple jumped, did some 4x1, and then earlier on in my career I ran some 800s. So a lot of different things. I pride myself on versatility. And
Sound like a decathlete.
yeah,
Can you pole vault?
No, no pole vault.
Any idea about your PRs in the 400 high jump?
I think I was like a high 48, low 49, 400 guy, and 6'8" high jumper.
With those strides, you could eat up a lot of ground really quickly.
I guess so.
Those are impressive numbers.
So.
Thanks, Kuony. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.